Welcome to Can Learn Library. Today's episode, we're going to make melt and pour loofah soap. My name is Carla, and let's start. Okay, what exactly is melt and pour soap? Melt and pour soap is ready-made soap base composed of fatty acids, glycerin, and other natural ingredients. And the nice thing about it is you don't have to worry about dealing directly with lye. And there are different types of bases that you can use. My personal favorite is goat's milk, but there is honey, there is hemp, there is oatmeal, there is glycerin. So there's different ones that you can experiment with. And I'll just show you. This is made with a loofah, and this was about halfway filled, and this one is where the loofah is right inside it, and it makes a great exfoliant soap. So we'll show you how to make it now. These are the items that you're going to need to make your loofah soap bars. You're going to need a measuring cup to melt the cubes into. You're going to need your squares of soap base. You're going to need a loofah. You will need a knife to cut the cubes and to cut the loofah. A spoon to mix the soap cubes as they are melting. You can add essential oils to make your soap have a pleasant fragrance. Soap colorant. You cannot use food coloring because that will stain your skin. And I like the silicone molds because after an hour, the soap just pops out really easy. Okay, the first thing I like to do is to cut the loofah strips and get them into here, because when it comes time to melting your soap, you've got not a lot of time to work with, so you like to have your molds all ready to go. Okay, so we're going to cut a thin strip here. Okay, and place it in here. These molds work just perfect for that. The next part is getting the soap ready to melt in the microwave. So I'm going to just, it's always hit and miss how much soap cubes is going to take to fill in here. So I'm going to try 2 cubes. I like these ones because they come in a 2-pound cubes, and you can cut them up. And we're going to try it with 2 cubes. The next thing we do is take it over to the microwave and melt that. You're going to want to do it in 30-second increments. So I'm going to take my spoon, my soap, the essential oils, and the colorant over to the microwave. Okay, we're over at the microwave now. And as I said, the soap likes to harden up fairly quickly after you melt it. So I like to get my colorant ready. So I'm going to have it open. And same thing with my essential oils. I'm going to have the lid open. Now, I'm going to put this into the microwave. I start with 30 seconds. For the 30 seconds. As I said, it's not an exact science. Same thing with your colorant. 1 drop, 2 drops, 3 drops, depending on the color you like. And same thing with your essential oils, how fragrant you want it. So we'll have a look at how this is doing. Now, as you can see, it's not quite all. So what we're going to do, mix it up, and because it's almost all melted. I'm going to just do 15 seconds for this one. Put it back in there. To make sure that it's melted enough to go into the okay, so now as you can see, it is pretty much all melted. So now I'm going to add my colorant. I'm going to try two drops, and it kind of makes it this kind of blue here. So I kind of like that blue, so I think I'm going to stick. Oh wait, maybe it's going to be bluer. Okay, it's not a bad color. Not a bad color. I'm going to add about 10 drops. Mix that all together, and then I'm going to go back to where my mold is, and I'm going to pour this straight over top of the loofah. So now I'm going to pour, as you can see here, pouring the soap into, it's already starting to harden. If it does harden for you, you can pop it in for a few more seconds, which I think I'm going to do. Put it maybe 10 seconds. Try 10 seconds. Oops. Just to get as much soap as you can. Ooh. Okay, so that kind of melted up a little bit. So we'll just pour the rest of what I've got here onto here. Now some people like to have the loofah completely engulfed, and for that it looks like I would have needed to do 3, but some people like the loofah showing and the soap at the bottom. So it all depends on what you like. Okay, so I'm going to try making it a little fuller. So this time I'm going to cut another piece of loofah. I'm going to place it over here into the mold, and this time we're going to try it with 3 cubes instead of 2. Now if you notice, I still have some of the soap from the last one, and I'm going to mix it with this. I try not to waste any of my soap. All right, so now we are ready to melt this, and we'll go over to the microwave. Okay, we're back at the microwave. We've got our 3 cubes in here, and we're going to melt this. I think what I should do is scrape what I've got on the spoon into there as much as I can. Try our 30 seconds. All right, shouldn't take us too long. As I said, it's not an exact science, so you can play with it, try different things. I've tried poppy seeds in there for or sesame seeds to just kind of be a different kind of exfoliant without the loofah. So that's the fun part of this. So we'll just give it a mix, and it looks like we're going to need a little bit more time. So we'll just make sure that I've melted it as much as I can. So we'll try another 30 seconds. I don't know how to describe it, but I kind of got addicted to making soaps of different kinds. So a lot of my friends and family, guess what you're getting for your birthday or Christmas? But it is an easy thing. I feel comfortable doing it, and I think it's something that a lot of people would probably love to do at home, just because you can. All right, we're almost done with the time. Let's have a look at what we're doing here. Now, it kind of foamed up a little, which is good. That means it's hot, so I'm going to add 2 drops of color again, and my drops of essential oils. Mix that, and let's see, hopefully this will cover all of the loofah. So we're gonna just pour it into here. And as you can see, I think that is going to be pretty darn close. Just see if I can get the rest of it in there. Oops. Okay. Now that one kind of floated up, so I'm going to just push him down a bit, just so it can absorb some of that soap. There we go. I hope you enjoyed making soap today. I hope you found it as easy and enjoyable and something you can do even with your kids or teens. And don't forget to check out what we're doing next on the Can Learn Library. Take care.